Well, Beanie for Brain Cancer Round is a weekend of footy where we get to pay tribute to some of the incredible people raising much-needed funds for the Mark Hughes Foundation. And Dave Marchant is a teacher, husband and father of 3 living with brain cancer. And we were lucky enough to sit down with him this week and hear his story.
So nice.
This was kind of a bit of a staged one, but that's all right. So that's our oldest, Rose. She kind of had a bit of an orange tinge in the hair when she was born.
Dave, what did life look like prior to your diagnosis?
Life was pretty normal. Both my wife and I working full-time jobs, beautiful little family. When we got the diagnosis in November last year, it all came as a bit of a shock.
What led up to you getting that diagnosis?
I was getting symptoms probably dating back as about maybe like 2 or 3 years ago now. I was experiencing what I now know as absence seizures. Looking back now, I really do wish that I had gone to get that checked out because we could have had a diagnosis a couple of years earlier. So on the 5th of November last year, I got a call from my neurologist just saying, oh, you know, I don't want you to be alarmed. And when someone starts a conversation like that, you kind of go, oh, right, this is bad news. But basically they said, we've found a mass on your brain and you need to present to the emergency department immediately so it can be monitored.
Okay, well, I'll do the first knot then.
Fiona, when you first heard the news about what was going on with Dave's health, how did you feel in that moment?
I pretty much cried all the way to pick him up, pretty much. I got the call, I was at work and cried all the way to come back here and pick him up to take him to the hospital. Yeah, didn't stop probably that whole day. I don't think we did. Yeah, it was pretty devastating.
We received the news that it was a grade 2 astrocytoma. They said it was about 6 centimetres by 6 centimetres by 3 centimetres, so roughly the size of a peach. The tumour needed to be removed.
What was it like when Dave was going in for that surgery?
Pretty horrible, actually. Yeah, it was, I think I was like literally just walking around. I think I was walking around the mall. I went to get my nails done because I was like, I need to do something. And then I got a call saying that he was out, and then I got told he couldn't move his left side of his body, which was pretty horrible, knowing that he was a runner. You know, he was breathing, so that's a positive. But then literally by the time I saw him, he was somewhat moving the arms, which was really awesome.
They managed to remove at least 95% of it. That kind of does upset me a little bit, knowing that there's still leftover tumour there, because obviously it's still growing, it's still there and growing. The news of having cancer took a very long time to sink in. I think we tiptoed around the word cancer for a long time, because until you actually say it, it's not real. I live with cancer and that's my life now. I now know what I'm going to most likely pass away from. I don't know when, but in my eyes I look at it and go, right, well, I've got some good years left in me, so how am I going to use them? It's 4:30 in the morning, we're at about -6 degrees, so yeah, got up nice and early, which is my normal Saturday, and away we go for our long run. I need to challenge myself to show people that, you know, I'm not giving up, and it's important for me to continue to push myself. I decided to do a running challenge through the course of my radiation period, which was 6 weeks of running 5 kilometres every single day, showing people that you can have this adversity thrown at you, but you can still thrive. You can still continue to live a life that's valuable and worthwhile.
Do you know how much you've raised so far for the Mark Hughes Foundation with all the challenges you've set yourself?
So I think the page is up to about $32,500. Wow.
You're a part of the Big 3 Trek, which is an incredible community. What are you looking forward to about that challenge?
The biggest thing I'm looking forward to is connecting with other like-minded people and people who are experiencing or who have experienced what I'm going through.
Day 2 of the Big 3 Trek. It does look a little bit different for me though. I start my 2nd cycle of chemo. Let's get it done.
Very overwhelmed at the moment just with the amount of support that we've all received, and that experience is one I'll never forget.
Pop in the car.
Make sure it's turned right.
How proud are you of Dave?
Super proud, yeah. For someone to say that, you know, you've got brain cancer and, you know, you might not see your kids when you're older, but like to keep coming back to parent to not just be stuck in bed and just to keep going, even though he feels sick or he feels really tired. Yes, I'm just like so proud of him.
Go Georgia! At the end of the day, you know, this is an insidious disease. There is no cure for it. The biggest message I'd have for people is just get out there and help us in creating awareness. If you're in a position to donate, that's fantastic and thank you very much. But if you even just talk about brain cancer with someone, you're helping us in creating awareness. And so hopefully we can get more federal funding to go towards finding a cure that gives people like me hope.
Oh, it is such an important cause that we are all hoping to raise more and more funds for each year that we celebrate Beanie for Brain Cancer Round. What an incredible story. Just an impressive young man.
What a machine. He's got to keep going, drive. I'm sure he's fatigued and what it does to your body, but not his mind. He just keeps going. He just takes it on every day. Good on you, mate. What an inspiration.
Yeah, we sure take a leaf out of his book, that's for sure. And don't forget as well, Sportsbet is donating $1,000 for each try that is scored across the round. And at the moment, it does stand at $49,000. That is a great effort. And a big thank you to Sportsbet for that. And hopefully we'll get to see plenty more today and see that tally go up and up and up. But we've got plenty more coming your way here on Chemist Warehouse Sunday Footy with the NRLW season only 4 days away.